이쪽에서 들어가는구나. 어? 아니, 괜찮아.
Take the camera here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's good.
He asked me what to do.
Good.
Okay, ready? You're going to go there for the science and the gym school with that. Okay. Oh, you put here is fine.
Hello, my name is Sahan. My school's I'm grade 4. My teacher is Miss Boston. And I'm very happy to be here today to represent my school.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
What am I?
It told me a lie. Anybody spoke to you? Whatever. Let's say a little bit.
Instead of me going to each one.
Because they're not going to get a chance later. They're never get a chance later. In school,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, wait. So I must say hello. Introduce myself.
Yeah.
And then say my teacher, my school.
Yeah.
And then say like I'm passionate about science. I'm like passionate about science.
Yeah.
Then how I am.
Just say thank you. Just say thank you.
Hello, I am Ethan Caleb Bejnath. I am from Bay Primary School in KwaZulu-Natal, Richards Bay. My form teacher, is Mr. Al Pillay. I am very passionate about science, and my dream job is to be a doctor. And one of the most important factors in being a doctor is to love science. I think.
right? You actually live teachers. At the end of the day, it's easy. So whatever you do, stretch your goals. So all I want to say is that you have a few minutes. Anyone of you can go there, introduce yourself, who you are, where you're from, what school, what grade, what game, anything. You're excited, not excited, right? All this stuff. So use the opportunity to not happen again at the end of this. This is your gap because you are there early.
Hi, I'm Joshua Parsons. I'm from Red Hill School. I'm in grade 8 and my teacher is Mr. Shaw. I feel that science is very important because you can't understand the world without it.
Hi, I'm Ryan Curry, grade 8.
I became position 2. Good morning everyone, my name is Minez Mbuto. I am in grade 5 at Injabulo SP School. I took position 3. Thank you. Good morning everyone, my name is Pure Wilson Boyan and I'm in grade 5. I'm from Injabulo SP School. I came out position number 3 nationally. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Zila Daud. I am from St. Francis Primary School in grade 5A and I came position 3. Thank you. Hello, my name is Kahil Khanna. I am in Centralville Primary School. I am in grade 4 and I was placed first in the National Science Olympiad. Thank you.
I'm Ryan Curry. I'm in grade 8. My science teacher is Mr. Shaw, and I love science. It's my passion. I really enjoy doing it, and I hope that everyone enjoys it too.
Hi, my name's Matt Kaplan. I'm at Radio School. I'm in grade 8. My science teacher is also Mr. Shaw, and I just love science because it teaches you how the world around you works and how the entire universe functions.
Hi, my name is Karawoso Fula, preferably Teddy, and I guess I could say I like science, but I don't. I just like learning things and pretending I'm cool. And other than that, I'm from Pretoria Technical High School, which means we do all engineering, we build things, cool things. We're like robot wars without the people dying, of course. And anything else I could say is I can count to 10 really fast. So, thanks.
I am Paulo Jordan, a grade 9 from Women's College. Now, the reason why I like science, I want to understand how the universe and the world works. That is my main goal. That's why I want to become an astrophysicist and why I took part in the National Science Olympiad.
Good morning again. There is a link for today's event. As you're aware, it is being streamed on YouTube. And I'm not sure if all of you have the link, but it's sent to all the schools, all the teachers, for them to share. So obviously, because we don't have some of your numbers, we will share it with you. But if you want it, we can share it with you. Right? But the problem is that you will also see your numbers. You can ask my ECF. She will go to you and you share. I don't think there's another easy way. Is there an easier way to share the link now for everybody to get one time? Go to YouTube, Ustream Media, and look for Scientific Science Olympiad. But we have the actually on the phone. So. Does anyone of you have already on your phone? Maybe a teacher shared with you? Are there any teachers here? Did you get it? Yes. Okay, there's a lady there. Put your hand up. Anybody wants to keep doing your numbers, you can share it with you. Anyone else have it on their phone? Still see people coming in, hoping that sometimes we can put it all and we can start.
Search for something if you're trying to search for the Ustream Media.
Okay, thank you. we still have an opportunity for a few more people who want to be personal skill and share your story, whatever it is. Wait a few minutes because I think for some people this may be a little bit more, so they may be still looking for the number. So as I'm not putting a single point.
I don't know.
You can go to him and tell him it's You ready?
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my name is Moon. Hello, my name is Moon Fahatullah and I am in grade 7 Al-Falaq College and I placed third in the National Science Olympiad. Thank you.
Teacher. Teachers also. And sweet. So once it's live, it's there because you are there.
You can use it, yeah, but it's the first one that will be
Okay. Okay. Tell me when you're ready. Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Divina Singh, representing Amzinto Vale Primary School, and proud to be here. I've come out third as a teacher entry for grade 4.
There's a young man here explaining the QR code. Taking to the page, music, so he has it on his phone. So you open your phone, you come there, you just copy the phone that has a link to anybody you want to watch. Your family, your friends, anyway. There's no limit on the screen. I think you should open your phone in the meantime. Take the camera before we can.
Hello, my name is Avi Khan. I go to Attleton Primary School. I'm second in the Science Olympiad for grade 4. This is the two. My friend Sohan and I are two or three people who have made it from Attleton Primary School. Thank you.
Isn't this blocking? Is it fine? Or you kind of okay, but you can move to the side. It's
Good morning, everyone. We are about to start, and we were going to start with the prayer, but we've chosen the national anthem. So, could you all please rise for the national anthem? Good morning to all of you. Very, very warm welcome. It is a warm day. KZN is noted for it. I'm feeling the heat, with my jacket and my tie. And I hope you make yourselves as comfortable as possible. And the welcome is to each and every one of you. Our awardees, of course, our number one priority today. Our prize winners, guests. And we do realize and recognize the fact that many of you have traveled very, very long distances. And we feel for you in terms of the effort that you have put in, the travel time, and we commend you for making the effort and time to be with us. A function of this nature needs people. We need you. You make the function. We facilitate it, you make the function, and we're happy to see all of you here. If I didn't come and say hello to all of you, my apologies. When I do get a chance later, I will personally shake each one's hands, if it's possible. The president doesn't get a chance and then touch everyone, but we'll see what happens. And I want you to sit back, relax, and I hope that everything goes as we have planned. For us, it's a new venue today, and Olympiads School is a new concept set up by the Department of Education in KZN, and I don't want to steal the thunder from the President and Mr. Teto. They may want to say something. If they don't, then I will add a little later to the story. It's a very, very interesting story, and the story also extends or adds to our uses of venues. We normally use venues in Durban, University of KwaZulu-Natal, but this time around we were offered kindly by the principal this venue, and I'm happy to be here. I used to live not far from here in Desanaga, so it is part of home for me. And when you get a chance later, take a walk to the grounds on the eastern side, you'll see the ocean. So they have the ocean. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy this event. We are here for the Natural Life Sciences and Physical Science Olympiads presentation. And I just want to ask all those who have traveled from out of KZN, please raise your hands. I'd like to acknowledge you. Wow. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. The first thing many people ask me, is it worthwhile coming so far? I am not sure whether I can answer that fully now, but I'm hoping by the end of the ceremony you will tell me it was worthwhile. All right? And I hope it will be for you. And I want to draw your attention to the program for today. You have a program there, and as you can see, we are on number 2, which is part of my report. So I will actually go on and quickly go through my report. By me doing this, it also assists those of you who are here for the first time to understand who we are and what we do. And also, of course, to set the tone of the stage for our guest speakers to build up on whatever we mentioned. Our organization is called South African Science Olympiads, but it's administered under the National Science Olympiad, which is our parent organization. We launched in 1997 in KZN, and in the beginning it was housed at Springfield College of Education. It's a former teacher training college, quite a strong teacher training college. Unfortunately, through some transition and decisions, which personally I was not too happy about, the college closed down, but this Olympiad had a home in that college. We started the grades 4 and 10 in natural science and biology, and later we added physical science. In 1998 we added grade 11 biology. 2000, as you can see, I'm sure you can see there's a slide there, right? somebody will say, look, I can read it, but if you don't mind, I will just take you through it quickly. 2000 to 2005, we introduced both life sciences and physical science and split them into grade 10 and 11. Those of you who are involved with another senior Olympiad called SASTA Olympiads, it's also a national Olympiad. They do the grade 12 exams and they have grade 10s and 11s which also joined them. Recently they've also started to do natural science. Well, I don't know if it's competition, if it's good or it's bad, but whatever it is, there are different Olympiads in the country. We also have a website. You can go to the website, www.scienceolympiad.co.za. We're trying to upload this video from YouTube onto that also. Our first participation, our strength in this organization lies in our participation at international level. We test the children in the Olympiads in August. We shortlist and select teams and participate internationally. So our first participation was in 2008 in the International Junior Science Olympiad. And that's for children who are still 15 years of age, probably in grade 9, some from grade 10. Okay? And we went to South Korea. 2009, we continued with our participation in the IJSO 2010. And 2011 was a watershed year for us. We hosted the 8th Junior Science Olympiad in South Africa in Durban. Right? And we held it at Blue Waters Hotel, which was our main venue. And even up to today, the people who attended that event talk about the event as one of the best they've ever attended because of the location. Many people never believed that KZN is such a beautiful place. 2012 was the first time we participated in the International Biology Olympiad. This is for seniors, grade 12, 11, 12. And the competition moves, as you know, international competition moves from one country to the next year on year. So in 2012, we went to Chinese Taipei. 2011 we went to Chinese Taipei just as guests, but in 2012 we participated in Singapore, right? And the interesting thing is when we hosted the IJSO in Durban, the chairman or the president of the International Physics Olympiad was so impressed with our teachers and our colleagues that they invited us to immediately join the Physics Olympiad also. So we also participated in the Physics Olympiad for the first time. So we've been growing, right? And as you can see, 2013, all three, Switzerland, Denmark, India, 2014, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, Argentina, for the different events. The events are not held in the same country every year. Everybody gets a chance. If you have the money, you can volunteer to host an event. And that's, you're looking at $1 million around the ballpark figure to host an event like this. And 2015, you can see Denmark, then India, of course, and South Korea, 2016. I'm just going to run through a bit. 2017, the bottom there, biology in UK, Bangkok for chemistry, physics for Indonesia. So children sitting in this audience will be thinking, oops, that sounds all very nice. Maybe I can get into one of these teams, okay? And 2018, Tehran, Prague, Lisbon. So it's a beautiful array of countries and people, cities and countries and people visit. But of course, if you get selected one year, you go to one place, not all the places. Right? I wish we could all go to every place. Isn't that so? 2019, Hungary, pre-COVID year, France, Israel, Qatar. Then COVID arrived. 2020 to 2022 were bad years for international. Most of our participation was online, or we even skipped, all right? Because I can tell you a funny story about last year. We were supposed to go to Colombia, and we were about to buy the air tickets to Colombia. It was 46,000 rand per person. We just dropped the whole thing. We can't afford that, right? So we dropped it. So 2022, the only physical Olympiad that we attended was the biology in Yerevan, and the rest were online. Now we are in 2023. What are we doing this year, right? We have already been to United Arab Emirates, Al Ain for the biology, Zurich for chemistry, Tokyo for physics, and now the most exciting part for Anton Lembede is their participation in the IJSO in 2023 in Bangkok. We tell the story, and everybody is going to get fascinated by the story. The biology team that went in July this year, that's the team. Schools throughout the country, Parel Valley is from Western Cape, St. Andrews, Gauteng, Parel Valley there again, Mayfair, Gauteng, right? And those are the leaders there. So the names are there, and if any one of you from that group is here, raise your hands. I think they're all writing exams, so they're busy in the grade 12, right? We thank them for their participation. The next group went to Zurich for chemistry, from Prophet, Nika Center Nika, Zhu Wing from St. Joseph, Judd Svenowitz from Red Hill, Faraz Parker, Star College Bridgetown, and then our two leaders, Professor Biche from UKZN and Adila Madari, also UKZN. Thank you also. Is anyone from that group here? No. Okay, we move on. Physics. Liam Gowden, Clufai, Zach Sonapol, Radio, Serena, Radio, Daniel, St. Patrick's, Arnav, Star College, and then our two leaders, Dr. Mervyn Woodley from UKZN and Shial Sapri. I think there are two people here, or supposed to be here. Liam, please stand up. So Liam, give him a round of applause. Liam was one of the members of that team, and then Shial Sapri, are you here? Somewhere, sitting. Shial, I saw you, spoke to you. Oh, yes. He was a team leader. Okay? Right, what are our biggest challenge to improve performance? Always, all right? Some of you will look at your results, you may be happy, some may not be happy. You will even see in some grades, especially in the physics grades, the marks are not so fantastic, all right? And you always wonder, how do we improve performance? I'm not going to talk about that because I'm going to ask Mr. Swan to tell us how he made his children excel so that they get selected for this year, and he's going to do that. So it might be something that you can learn from, okay? Other things that schools can do, parents can also, if you're part of the parent association, get involved in workshops, inviting people who can offer high-powered tuition for children, right? And there's a lot of things, right, that can be done. Some are being done, some are not being done. Some schools are involved, some are not involved. And it is better if there is obviously greater involvement from a wider range of people and schools. Obviously, we need for the internationals gifted and talented, right? And I think many of you here would be regarded in that category. You are the gifted and talented. So give yourself a round of applause. And thank you for being who you are. Always strive to be better, right? Don't only try to beat the other people. Try to be better in your own way. Better yourselves. If you get 80%, look for 85. You get 85, you look for 90. It doesn't matter who gets more than that. It doesn't matter. It's not about the people or the persons only, right? It's our own performance. Yeah, right? You judge yourself by your own performances. Right, what do children do in August? Every year in August they write a 12 paper, grades 4 to grade 11, 30 questions, MCQ. A lot of people will say, oh, is it just MCQ? Why not theory? Why not practical exam? I agree with you. We should have theory, we should have practical. But how do we administer this? It's very hard. It is a very, very difficult thing to administer bigger exams for a larger population throughout 9 provinces. The easiest exam is an MCQ exam, which is still challenging, all right? And that's what we do. And let me also tell you that there are a lot of universities who use MCQ in a big way, right? People now get promoted on MCQs in those exams, in the corporate exams. There's a lot of other exams that go on. MCQ is a popular way, all right? So what do you have to master? You have to learn to master graphs, tables, diagrams, analytical stuff, reading and analyzing, working things out, right? And all I can say to you is you can only be better if you keep practicing. Gary Player once said, right, I think he said something like, the harder I work or something like that, the better I get, right? In golf. People asked him, you know, what happened? He says, you know, I put in many, many hours. I work very hard to get where I want to. There's hours and hours and hours of hitting the same ball towards the same area all the time. Overall participation, we need to also widen the range and reach. And today we have Mr. Muteta from the Department of Education. He's going to help me to do that in KZN. They already started, we are working with them, and we thank you for our association in the Olympiads. Thank you very much, Mr. Muteta. He will get to speak to you, and you can get some wisdom from him. It is very important for schools to also pay for children who can't afford it. And that's a big challenge, and that's what KZN, Department of Education, do. They pay for a wider range of children. So they pay for the entries, and I think that's a fantastic thing. They need a round of applause for that. Also had the same experience in the Free State Department of Education, and they also do the same thing, which is good. That is why Free State became the #1 country in the world, in South Africa, #1 province in South Africa in the matric exams. You know that? Free State has been topping our national exams for the last few years, and that's because of their involvement in the Olympiads. Right? Well, I'd like to feel that, you know. We're not taking the credit for it, though. So learners should not be denied the opportunity to participate. There is no such thing as only the bright children must participate. Everybody must try. Even if you're an average child, who knows? You may just turn out to like MCQs, and you might have a certain skill or analytical technique that works well for you, and you might just excel. So teachers, please give more children an opportunity. Right, our concerns, I'm just going to run through this, is not important. This is sometimes we write this down, right, that people don't enter the names correctly on the entry form. And then I get a person coming here today in the audience and says the name is spelled incorrectly. They received the invitation 1 month ago, but they didn't correct it. So I apologize. If a name is written or typed in correctly, we generally capture it properly. Okay? So these are our challenges. We try to improve in every way, right? And schools have to enter a minimum of 10 to qualify for a school or teacher award. The top 10 children of the school get ranked or rated. But I want to just say one little thing. 10 people have entered. One person is not written because he's absent. So that school only has 9 left. Okay? Can they be ranked? No. So they get left and say, oh, but my children came first, second, fourth, and fifth, but you don't have a 10th student because the 10th student mark is infinity. Rank is infinity. If I add infinity to whatever I rank the others, it goes out of the scale. You understand? And those of you who are mathematically inclined will understand what I mean by ranking. So always enter more. Enter 15, enter 20. So So you also guaranteed that absentees won't disadvantage your school, correct? This can be a very contentious one. People argue also, how is it that a certain school in a certain year did very well, but they didn't do they were well in the next year, in the Olympiads? I mean, I have teachers sometimes complaining to me and asking me, did you check, did you investigate? I say, yes, we do. We have to. So I check. If there's a problem, we communicate with the school, and we hope that it never happens again. You know what I mean? So I'll give you an example quickly. The children from Anton Lembede, 6 of them have been selected to represent South Africa in the IJSF. So when I saw those results, I also did an investigation, and I found nothing. Nothing. The kids all got a range of scores from the highest. They entered about 40 kids, and I'm very happy to say even the kids some of them got low marks. Right? But if everybody got high marks, we don't worry. But they do have the top 6 in the country. And that top 6, they will go to Bangkok at the end of the year. So we do, for those of you who are worried about it, we do check. And we are, at the end of the day, we'll only do what is right, or what we believe is right. Okay? And I know some of you are reading this, I'm not reading everything. Our general appeal is for the administrators to follow our guidelines and our letters closely to make things easier. Right? And children, some of you don't know which is your surname and your first name. You write your first name first. When it says surname and first name, you write your first name first and your surname second. Then I don't have an idea which is which. I'm going to work out, you know. It's easy if it's Khanpillai and Naidu, because I know Naidu, Khanpillai, all surnames. Or Fandameva maybe, you understand? Right? But very hard if the 2 names are... so little things, it's good for you, because you go to university one day, you must know which is which, okay? When you get married, some of you will change your surname. Ladies, say, gently. Not always a practice. We want to acknowledge our principals, our teachers, thank them for their efforts, the examiners. Mr. Sapre Shial is one of the examiners is here. The other examiners were invited. They didn't come today. And they have a difficult task each year to set new papers, new questions. Thank you very much. These are our examiners. You can see UKZN is our partner, very, very important partner for us. Dr. Junaid Sheikh, Dr. Wendy Lulosi, the Saif Pati Mukosi, Sari Patmi, Dr. Vino Paidia, Professor Ranika Mudali, Dr. Shakira Sheikh, Professor Biche Martinchi, Shial Sabri, Dr. AJ Visesa, and Dr. Navin Mudli. Dr. AJ Visesa and Dr. Mudli were supposed to be, I think, had other engagements. So, all these awards that you see are for the people. Some are here, some are not here, who have earned the right to be first, second, and third. We have medals for the students. We have figurines here for the schools. But all the students, all the schools, and all the teachers will get certificates by email. And the reason for that is that if we were giving certificates here, some would be given out, some would not be given out, and then we have to post. So we're going to email all the certificates to everybody. In fact, as I'm speaking, they are ready for email. Right? So the world is working in a way we don't like paper. So you'll have a certificate on your folder, your file, printed anytime in your life, anyway in the world. All right? So you will get your certificates, they've already been prepared. Okay? And the school that also had the highest number of entries is also indicated here. As a parent, I want to thank you. Most of the people who bring the children today to function are the parents. Thank you for your time, thank you for your effort. You are crucial to the child's success, as long as you don't do the homework and the assignments. That's a challenge. Please, don't do the projects, don't do the assignments, don't do the homework. That is not your job. The best kids are the ones that do the homework. Independent learners, study on their own. Teachers will help them. Parents can help them, but don't do it for them. You serve as a provider, motivator, and supporter. Excuse me. You purchase revision booklets. And you spend money on all these things. You spend money on tutors. You spend a lot of money to get your children to this position, to this function. Our next Olympiad for next year, 31st July for natural science and life science, 2nd of August for physical science. Thank you to all of you for your attention and support. Please do not leave while awards are being presented. If half the people receive the awards and they go away, then the other people are left with half the audience only. It's bad. Okay, please, just remain. We also have refreshments for you, so if you leave early, you won't get the refreshments, all right? So please stay and enjoy being with us. Good luck to all those who are still writing exams. I thank you. Just one more thing. I have not included, as you can see in the back, they are names of people who are part of our teams, Olympiad teams, etc. Okay, those you can see, so you can read. And sorry, I did the Olympiad teams, but I didn't do the results, because the results are on your program and we will read them out when we reach that point. We're now at the point where we have our first VIP for the evening, Principal of Anton Lembede School, Mr. D. Sabaya. Thank you, sir, for leaving your important other engagement for today and being with us. I really appreciate it. And I told you the event is in your school. For me, you are our VIP also today. And I'm happy that you're here. And I look forward to whatever you want to say. I know I had a chat with you. I actually can talk about you. Former mathematics teacher, well known in the community as a teacher of mathematics, high school mathematics. He marks metric exam papers, right? And he knows my family well. Not only because they also live in La Messi, but my brother is a mathematician, right? And he was supposed to be a missionary. Did you come? No. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Sabaya. You can come up, and we look forward to listening to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Naidu. Greetings to everyone who's in attendance. Let me also welcome all of you to Anton Lembede ST Academy. We are very much humbled and grateful to host this very important event in 2023, the gathering of great minds, the future leaders of our country. All of them are gathered in this room today. And as Anton Lembede, we are very grateful to be hosting such an event. You are all free to use the facilities that are available in the institution. There are bathrooms, 2 sets of bathrooms. First set is on this side, the other set is on the other side. I'm sure with regard to parking, you have already acquainted yourself with our facilities. But let me just extend again a very warm words of welcome to all of you. May you enjoy this very important gathering. I'm not going to be long. Mr. Naidu asked me to do two things. The first one is to just give you a sense of where you are, understand the institution more deeply, which I may not be able to do extensively. If I were to do that, believe me, I will take more than an hour, which I'm not intending to do. But I'm going to briefly tell you where you are and what type of an institution Anton Lembede is. And my second task is to introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Mteto. So let me start with the first task, which is the easiest one. This is Anton Lembede MST Academy. Some of you may not be aware that in 2021, the department decided to establish such an institution in KZN. It's the first institution of its kind in our province. It is a state-of-the-art institution, and we are very pleased that the department took this very great initiative of housing the future leaders in math, science, and technology, but also making sure that the institution will also be available to young men and women who are coming from disadvantaged backgrounds, as long as they have a potential in maths and science. So the students that we are housing here, we are giving education to, are students who are coming from all over the province. Our selection criteria is based on their potential in maths and science. We are a focus school. It's the first focus school in KZN for math, science, and technology. So all our students, they are not doing all other subjects that you can think of. All of them, they are expected to do maths, science, and technology subject from grade 8 up until grade 12. So that is why even our approach to the curriculum is a little bit different to your mainstream institution, because since we are a focus school, we are specializing. There is no need for Anton Lembede to do creative arts in grade 8. There is no need for Anton Lembede to do EMS in grade 8, because we are a focus school. So that's part of what Mr. Naidu wanted me to share with you, that the way we are approaching the curriculum as an institution is that as early as grade 8, our students are doing pure physics, they are doing pure life sciences, of course mathematics, they are also doing digital technology, which tends to be IT when they get to grade 10. They are also doing accounting, because we also need scientists who are going to be good with numbers, who the CEOs of companies. But we also have to know our history as a country, so they also do history as a subject. So we have a package of 10 subjects, which is compulsory to all our students starting from grade 8 to grade 12. We are not doing anything different, so there is no choices in terms of whether you want to do this subject, you don't want to do that one. They are all compelled, and it is compulsory for all of them to do these subjects. So I want to believe that it is also based on that approach that we had our students when they entered the Olympiad this year. They had that edge, that advantage, because as we are starting physics as early as grade 8, in terms of the NS curriculum of CAPS, we don't have even more than 40% of physics in NS. So we ended up with our curriculum being reconfigured. So our curriculum for physics, for an example, I will focus on physics because that's where our students excelled. So our curriculum for physics, we have students currently who are in grade 10, but they are being taught grade 12 physics. Why grade 12 physics? Because in grade 10, in grade 8, they did grade 10 physics. In grade 9, they did part of grade 11 physics. So it happens across all other subjects. So that's how we're approaching it. So our students, as they get to grade 11, they will have completed the FET curriculum, and all what we do in grade 12 is just only revision. But the other aspect of our approach, because we're a school of leadership and innovation, we also try to make sure that whatever that they're being taught in the classroom, it translates to the real world. We use what is called project-based learning. Each and every year we have a very big occasion where our students demonstrate practically how can they use physical science to solve societal problems. As a result, this year, I think we're the institution that had the biggest number of winners in ESCOM Expo in the regional level, because our students, when they engage with physics, they also develop projects, and as part of innovation, it's the culture in Anton Lembede as part of the approach. So, but all this is based on the type of teachers that we have. They are very dedicated. We have an extended time in terms of our teaching and learning each and every day. It starts at early as 7:30 and finishes at 5 o'clock every day from grade 8 to grade 10 currently, which is going to be grade 11 and grade 12 in the future. So those are some of the more important points about how Anton Lembede approaches the curriculum. And also all our students are given technology, which is in the form of laptops as early as grade 8. So part of what our teachers are exposing our students to is to make sure that they do research using the latest technology, because that is going to assist them when they get to university. So basically that is the summary of how Anton Lembede is approaching the curriculum, and maybe that is the reason why we excelled this year. I don't know. But I want to thank all of you again, as I said, for joining us in our institution. Hopefully you are going to enjoy your stay for this program. Let me quickly then move to the second part. I'm done with Anton Lembede. As I said, I'm going to be very short, because if I get into details, I may take hours. I was also requested to do an introduction of our guest speaker. Our guest speaker is Mr. Lakim Teto. Mr. Lakim Teto is currently holding a position of a director in the KwaZulu-Natal Department of Education. He is a qualified educator with a secondary teacher's diploma and higher education diploma, and honors in Bachelor of Education and Masters in Business Administration. He started teaching mathematics and physics in 1996 at a school in Durban, later migrated to United Kingdom in London to continue with his teaching career. On his return from UK, Mr. Mteto taught physics and mathematics in Zwelibanzi High School in Umlazi, which is one of the most successful schools in Durban and surroundings. In 2008, Mr. Mteto was promoted within the KZN Department of Education to a position of Senior Education Specialist until 2014. When he relocated to Gauteng in the Department of Education in Gauteng to serve as a Deputy Director for Legal Services in Gauteng. He returned from Gauteng in 2017, and he was appointed as a Deputy Director for Executive Support in the Office of the Head of Department in KZN, and he stayed in this position until 2021, when he was promoted to the position of the Director for Maths, Science and Technology, which is the position that he is currently occupying. His current responsibilities include coordination of various programs in the field of mathematics, science and technology, focusing on teacher and learner support. His vision is to promote teaching of both mathematics and science subjects, while increasing the number of learners in the province who partake in these subjects and successfully pass them at a university level. As part of his other responsibilities, Mr. Mteto supports the programs that are implemented by various external stakeholders like SASTA, NASO, South African Science Olympiad, ESCOM Expo, South African Maths Olympiad, and FEMCISA. He is at the center of the new project of introducing coding and robotics in the department part of his role is to ensure that more schools and learners gradually take up this new approach. He is, in his life as a teacher and any other position Mr. Mthethwa held, he has dedicated himself to quality learning and teaching in education. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to ask all of you to give a round of applause for Mr. Mthethwa, and who I will also request to come to the podium and address us.
No, thank you, Mr. Squire, for a very long introduction. When we were in the office, we called you the principal of our Center of Science and Innovation. We don't call Anton Lebet, we say the principal was a Center of Science and Innovation in KZN. Thank you very much. Mr. Knight, good morning. I'm not going to go through the list of people as they appear in the program. I'm going to just say I greet everyone. My interest, as Mrs. Bayer said, is not really focused on the adults. I'm a teacher by profession, as has been introduced. So every time I address a congregation, I look at the younger ones who are the future of our society in South Africa and more so in KZN. So allow me to say good morning, everybody, and more especially the learners who are here, who are always working very hard to make us proud. Our goal as a Department of Education is to reawaken curiosity and creativity in learners. We are, by design, the Department of Education anyway. So our focus is nothing else but education. And our resolve in promoting strategies for enhancing inherent motivation is the way to approach this important endeavor, which endeavor is educating the nation. So when I got the invitation from Mr. Naidu to come and speak here, I asked, are children going to be there? And they said, no, we're giving awards. And then he said, no, they're awarding teachers as well. And then I said, teachers, are learners going to be there? And I'm happy that children are here. And I've just realized now that there are also people who are coming from outside the province. Although Mr. Naidu didn't specify where they come from, but he said they're coming from outside the province. So generally, human beings have an inner drive to be autonomous. When Mrs. Bayer was talking here, he says they encourage learners to innovate. They encourage learners to be independent. They encourage learners to self-develop. And when that drive is liberated within children, people achieve more and live richer lives. One of the beautiful aspects is how it makes science come alive when autonomy in an individual learner and purpose come together through learning experiences. Most of all, remember that when you are in a flow of an activity, as a child, as a learner, time speed up. Today we are on the 18th of November, and I think many of us can remember very clearly when was the 1st of January, because it's like something that happened last week. But now we're already moving to 2024. So you can see that time is very speed up, especially when you are busy with something. Mrs. Bayer says that they start learning at 7:30 in the morning until 5 o'clock in the evening. So you can see that in winter, they start at dawn, they finish very late at night because 5 o'clock will be very dark. So the learners in this institution, they actually, all they do is eat, sleep a little, and study. And we wish that all the other learners in other schools, with or without the facilities of this kind, can also adopt. Ladies and gentlemen and learners, the year 2022 was a very good year for the Department of Education. I'm saying it was a very good year because you would remember what happened in 2021. There was a return from the COVID experience, although we continued to face some of the unexpected challenges during that transition. So the South African Science Olympiad team, working with the Department of Education, remained focused on moving forward so we could build a recent year's successes. We are working very closely, not just with the team that organized this event. Mrs. Bayer said we're focusing on maths, science, and technology. It looks like I'm talking about three subjects. Looks like I'm talking about three subjects. I'm not talking about three subjects. Within the science field, there's quite a number of subjects in there. You talk your life sciences, your physical sciences, your data sciences, and lots of others. And when you say technology, we talk about various other subjects. So it looks like it's a directorate that looks look over three subjects. Only mathematics, that is one subject. But when you say sciences and technology, there's quite an array of subjects in there, and we're supporting all those. And we have taken a decision as the Department of Education to make a contribution. I'm not going to say pay, but to make a contribution for learners to participate in these competitions. Because previously, it would have been learners whose parents can afford to pay the registration fees, or maybe the school. But we then said, no, hang on. What about a learner out there in a corner of the KZN province, whose parent cannot afford to pay, but the learner is gifted enough to participate in this competition, and we are paying for that as a department. So we're making that contribution, little as it may be. A number of our learners in the province, they succeed to a point where they compete provincially, even at national, and some even go internationally. I'm not going to talk about that one because I think it's a well-known fact that some of the learners here in Anton Lembede will soon be going abroad. We had a few other learners from somewhere in King Petruayo that went to the United States, Massachusetts, I think. Yeah, at the beginning of the year this year. And they competed with countries like Germany and the likes, and they came back with an award. And the award is not just like they win. They put much of an effort in showcasing what their teachers are able to do. Because they learn by being assisted by their teachers. So in our resolve to advance these campaigns, colleagues and ladies and gentlemen, we are working with the teams like South African Science Olympiads, the ESCOM Expos, FEMCISA was mentioned here, South African Maths Challenge, South African Maths Foundation, and all of them. And we do try and say we want our schools to fully participate in this. And the department will always make that contribution. Okay. Advancing the campaign for a sustainable future through science, as part of these efforts, the Department of Education hosted a Maths Summit recently. And mathematics seems to be cutting across a number of the science subjects. We could say maybe it's a mother of all, or maybe it's a father of all. It seems to cut across. A learner who's excelling in mathematics tends to do well also in sciences. Okay, it does assist obviously a little bit of accounting here and there. But we have, as a province, recently hosted a mathematics summit where we were sitting with professors and other experts to just deal with the issue of the teaching and the learning of mathematics in the province. Because we did feel that we have not been doing well as a province in terms of how our learners are participating, how our learners are performing in mathematics. And the reason for us having that summit was to actually cover that hole. Extending our support into life sciences will help in fostering a skilled technical workforce for the country and in particular for the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Our initiatives are intended to help strengthen and prepare a diverse group of learners and potential employees to fulfill the workforce of the future. Back in the days when I was as young as the people at the back, there was a course called the secretarial course. You would just go to school and study to be a secretary. Go to school and study to be a secretary. You know, a secretary captures minutes in a meeting. You would go into a school and study to be a secretary. It doesn't mean that today there are no minutes in meetings, but you don't have to go and study to do that. So there are certain careers that have died naturally. There are certain careers that have died naturally, and you must make peace with it. So it's important that when we develop the children of today, we know that we're not preparing for what is happening now, we're preparing for them what's going to happen in the future. So a lot of careers that were there, secretary, you wake up, you go and study for 6 months to be a clerk. I'm not undermining that. But what I'm saying, it was a career. You would go and study to be a clerk. And then now, people go to university, they do public admin, they do public administration, they become very good secretaries with a degree. So there are certain careers that are being replaced. And these learners, we are developing them so that they cannot be replaced in the next 40 years of their lives. So this participation, colleagues, in these competitions should not be taken for granted to say that in any event it's a competition to win an award. Mr. Nadu, you've organized all this. They look like trophies, very nice trophies. But behind these trophies is the mind and the creativity of the children. It's just to say to us, to them, you have done very well, but keep innovating. Keep thinking, keep doing something else. We're faced with a number of challenges in the country right now. I'm talking your load shedding, I'm talking the scarcity of water, I'm talking about this. So at some point in time we'll need flushless toilets. We need some other ways of producing electricity because we need electricity anyway. So all those minds are right now seated with us. All those minds are seated with us here. So at some point in time, there was something called the primer stove. I'm not sure if the people at the back, I'm saying the people at the back, I'm talking to learners. There was something called the primer stove. It had a needle, Mr. Nadu, you know that? Yeah, a primer stove. We would pump it. And he said, right now, I don't think any one of them know about it. I'm not revealing my age. I'm only 27 years. There was something called the primer stove. Children don't know that. Children don't know that. And we don't want to move them back to say, we can put a primer stove in the museum and let them see this is where life began. Maybe it didn't begin with the primer stove, it began with the fire. But at some point there was a primer stove with paraffin and eventually, now there's something called air fryer. At home they say there's an air fryer. Oh, when I grew up I knew that frying is putting something in oil. I never knew that there was something that can be said, you're frying something using air. They say air fryer. Are you frying with air? So there's no oil. Okay. You understand innovation. So these are some of the things that we have as the current generation, developing our future generation, so that when we leave and depart this world, we leave them knowing that they are covered for the next 40 years or 50 years. So we're not teaching our children in South Africa or in KZN so that they can be competent to work in SP. There's a place called SP here. See, SP. So we're broadening their minds so that at least when they think the universe, something much, much bigger than the country, something much, much bigger than Africa. So that is where we are as a province. And this is just the start. Yeah, Mr. Spire spoke very well about the school, but I'm not here to talk about the school because he's competent much to talk about. But I'm just talking about the initiatives around the issues of science. I'm happy that because when I walked in here, I was told that some of the learners came here with their parents. So I'm actually hitting hard on the parents to say that know that now you are not raising your child to be a copy and paste of yourself. You are raising a child who's going to be a future leader when you are no longer there. So, in closing, colleagues, I want to say we thank South African Science Olympiad team as a whole and the volunteers, because I heard that Mr. Nadu works with some people who are volunteering, who continue to drive programs and motivate schools to register their learners in big numbers. Unfortunately, here I'm talking to a few schools that are here, but at the level of the office, we talk to the 5,861 schools in the province, including this one. We say that it's important for learners in all the 5,861 schools to register their children to participate in these so-called competitions, because that is where learning takes place. It's a supplementary program that assists us as a department. Whatever we do in the level of the classroom, learners work better when they know better when they innovate and develop their own projects. So teachers are only there to support them, but learners actually do these things. So the department, we cannot do this alone, Mr. Naidu and your team. We cannot do this alone. We need your support. We are grateful for your commitment and enthusiasm and all that you have accomplished through some really challenging times. I know that some of maybe 2 years ago, these competitions were taking, the award ceremonies were taking place virtually, and that was all because of COVID. But now we've moved back to say we are centralizing or meeting in places like these ones and talking about these things. So I want all of us to be the voice of the department to say, what does the department stand for? The department stands for ensuring that the learners of today become the leaders of the future. And that is where we are as a department. So today we're here not for me to showcase how I can speak and how long I can take in the podium, because I can go on and on and on and on. Remember that I took 4 years just to study to talk. I'm a teacher. I studied 4 years to just talk. But we're not here for that. We're here to award the children and the learners, and I know that we're going to be awarding the teachers who assisted them. And we wish that the event goes on very well. We hope that when we meet again next year, the learners who are here are doing grade 8, 9, and 10. Next year they will still be winners of the competition and be awarded again in a much bigger event, Mr. Naidu. Not just for your organization, but for other organizations. We've got the science expos, we've got the math challenges, and all of them. And at some point in time, we'll bring all of them together. I was talking to the principal earlier on today. I said, sometimes we count one learner 3 times. How do we do that? Because the learner would have participated in this competition. And the same learner participated in ESCOM Expo. And the same learner participated in Maths Challenge or Maths Olympiad. So we're counting the same learner 3 times. But we want more and more learners. It's not a problem that you participate across all the subjects. It's fine. It does assist. It does show us that there's talent in you. It does show that the teachers in your school are supporting you. It does show us that the parents that give birth to you actually do assist you as well. But we want at some point in time to gather around this and say, we'll be talking about all the learners who have won in the science expos, in the Maths Olympiad, in all those. So we will actually at some point want a much provincial, bigger event where we say learners are participating in various competitions across the board. So colleagues and friends, I'm not going to talk too long here. I think I've spoken long enough. I've taken only about 2 minutes of your time, and I do apologize if there's something that I missed which you think I should have said when I got here. Without, I want to hand over the program to you, because the program is not about me, the program is about the learners. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tetu. Thank you, Mr. Sabaya, first, for keeping it short. You saved us some time, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Tetu. I do appreciate the fact that you have a lot more to say. Maybe we'll have to find another platform, but we enjoyed whatever you said to us. Thank you very, very much. Now we need to move on with a couple more. In fact, I know people are not generally too happy about speeches,
but it's the nature of a function. Right? So you have to bear with us for a couple more. Dr. Mabel Woodley is not here today, but I have Mr. Shial Sapri, who will hopefully take 5 minutes or whatever. He is a part of our team, just been to Tokyo with our physics team. He was also a former participant in the International Junior Science Olympiad and International Physics Olympiad. So I'm going to leave him to tell you his story, whatever it is. Thank you.
Do you have an HDMI cable?
I only have one.
HDMI for the presentation. Okay, good. Good morning, everyone. I'm Shihal. I have a background in theoretical physics from the university, but I just want to tell you a little bit about my story and show you some of the interesting stuff we saw in Japan. So I took part in the IGSO that was held in Durban 2011 that we hosted, and I was on the first team to the IFO in 2012. I was grade 10 at the time, and it was quite interesting because there was this bulk of information and we didn't really know what to expect. And doing it the next year, 2013, we got a little bit better at it. And since 2018, I've been involved as an academic leader to accompany the team and train the team to go to the IFO. And I think it's quite, I like to do it because I took part, and Robin, together with Mervyn and some of the other, let's say, examiners trained me when I was very young. So it's important for me to share what I have and what capabilities I have with the next generation coming through. Okay, so looks like tech issues sorted. Where was that? Yes, the International Physics Olympiad is the most prestigious physics Olympiad in the world. We have countries, about 80 countries to 90 countries, and the Physics Olympiad started in the 60s in, I think it was one of the ex-Russian countries. It was a group of about 5 or 6, and then it grew to include Europe, Asia, North America, and Africa as well. And there's a huge gap between our syllabus and what the Physics Olympiad is set at. If you just look at our SADC countries, we have many topics in our high school physics syllabus that are omitted. When you look at the International Physics Olympiad, you're talking second year university physics as part of the syllabus. And when you benchmark against our BRICS colleagues, they are a little bit ahead of us. But it's not all doom and gloom. Because when there's a gap, there's an opportunity for us to improve ourselves and our country. And the Physics Olympiad is a wonderful way of doing that, because we need to see what is outside our country as well. So here is our wonderful team of 5 high school students. Some of them are happy, some of them are tired. I was exhausted. We were traveling for about 36 hours just to get to Tokyo. And the coolest part about Tokyo Airport was everything was Nintendo. So if you liked Mario, it was really, really cool to go through passport control and all of that. Here we have, oh, there we go. That's the logo of the 53rd International Physics Olympiad. As Robin did mention earlier, in 2019 we traveled, 2020, 21, 22, we had to stay at home and do it online. And it was a challenge for us to do, and I think also for the kids as well. Traveling and interacting with people from other countries is another important aspect of the non-academic part of the Olympiads. Okay, so this is a picture we took at registration. With the Physics Olympiad, or all of these Olympiads, even the IGSO, you have a local guide who's a university student, about 20, 22, 23 years old, and the local guide will take care of the team. Because what happens, myself and Dr. Mervyn Woodley, we are shipped off to a different hotel. We don't have contact with the kids because we have to view the papers and sort of vote on are the papers good or not good, and what do we want to change? How are the answers looking? All of that we do while the kids are preparing to write their papers. And Sakura took really good care of our students. She will help coordinate with other countries and other participants, so they do group activities. I know when we were in Denmark, they arranged for us to rent bikes, something which we couldn't afford, but our guides helped us navigate around all of that, so we could rent 6 bikes and ride through Denmark, which was a wonderful experience itself. One of the things that I did mention was looking outside South Africa for what the world is doing and where the world is at. And our students got to see the Shibuya Scramble Crossing, which is one of the busiest crossings in the world. I've just got a quick video. I hope it plays the sound. Nope. It's okay. And the best way to describe it is organized chaos. Everyone is crossing. There's about 6 or 7 different crossing points, but everyone knows where they're going and they just go there. And in that 20 to 30 seconds, everyone crosses the road is open and the traffic light turns green. It's wonderful to experience and a bit of a culture shock. Okay, so now Team SA. This is something that they've introduced very recently, where they introduced the teams on stage at the opening ceremony. They didn't do that when I was there, and I think it's a wonderful thing to do. So you get to see your competitors and your teams. The other thing is the South African teams are always the most friendly teams. and we always have the biggest friends when we go across. And our team is always the most sharply dressed team in our green and gold. They are all smiling here, but it was 37 degrees in Tokyo when I took this picture. So, yeah, thank you for that, guys. This Olympiad in Japan was the most important one because you had 3 Nobel Prize winners in physics involved in the academic committee. Prof. Kobayashi, Amano Hiroshi, and Takaaki. Prof. Amano Hiroshi gave a speech on his work on blue LEDs, which won him the Nobel Prize. It took him about 10 to 15 years to actually develop the research needed to win the prize. As well as Prof. Takaaki-san for his work on neutrinos. 80 countries, 400 students, 160 leaders. As Robin said, $1 million is pretty much what you need to spend to keep and host this Olympiad. And this picture of a flower, I don't know if it's a rose, was very captivating on a Sunday walk through Tokyo. Tokyo is a very beautiful country, a very clean country. City, country. So this is not a physics lecture, as much as I would like to speak about that, but I just want to show you guys some of the theory questions that they asked, characterizing soil colloids, the neutron star, and water and objects. These were not physics topics that were out of the world. They were relevant to society and relevant to some of the issues we have. And that was the idea of the individuals who set these problems, was it's physics that is not very, very, very tricky, but very enjoyable for the students to solve. And part of my job as an academic leader means I need to go through these questions and understand how to derive the solutions. And I enjoy it, which doesn't always happen at the Eiffel. This picture here is only here for the reason that our kids look like the Proteas after their defeat. But I give them credit. You write 2 exams that are 5 hours each. You have this cubicle that's maybe this size, and you sit and you write for 5 hours. A theory exam, they give you a sandwich or a bottle of water, and if you need to use the restroom, you've got a flag. You put your flag up, down. And the same space you use for your experimental exam. So you get this kit of experiment stuff. It's like that big. And you have to unbox it. You've never seen it before, and you have to assemble it. But we give you all the instructions, how to assemble it, how to do the experiment. You just need to collect the data and plot your graph. And this year was a very, very cool experiment. I really enjoyed building it up. They had to work out the wavelength and frequency of, I think it was blue light, from a laser through a series of filters and lenses over wooden constructed, holders and such, through your voltmeter. The Tokyo team, who set the questions and the experiments, created a really, really cool electronics board for this experiment. Everything was run off this board, powered by 6 AA batteries, with the voltmeter. And this part of the experiment was also very cool. It was very similar to the Switzerland 2016 experiment, which we demonstrated to the students before we left, where you had to work out the oscillation frequency in the cylinder through the output. And the other thing that the team improved on from the 2016 experiment was these little dials here. For Switzerland 2016, you had a small box and you had to use a flat head screwdriver to adjust it, which was very tedious, but this was much, much better. So every year, even the organizers try to improve on the previous year and the previous years of problems. So I spoke a lot about the academic part, but I also want to talk about the non-academic part. Maybe coming from my own experience at the time, we only focused on trying to complete the syllabus in the physics. So I tried to also offer the students some non-academic support and to make the most of their trip. Because this is a life-changing moment for them. It's a defining moment in your development and will affect a lot of, say, decisions you make in the future. It's important to experience the culture. I think they visited a temple, and they did say this was the best ramen they had. So that was a good thing. As well as very picturesque scenery that they got to visit. They went to Hakone. I don't think they got to go to Mount Fuji, unfortunately, but it was a bit further away. And I think this slide summarizes the non-academic part the greatest. Everyone was very sad on the day of departure, not because of the results or anything like that, but because you made these lifelong friendships. I'm still in contact with some of the people from 2012, and I think they have PhDs now. So, really, really important. Coming to the end, a gallery slide is important because it's a talking point. So our students got to meet the Nobel Prize winner, Takaaki-san. Amano Hiroshi was not available at the time. You guys will remember this. We got to meet Thomas Bohr, which was the nephew of Niels Bohr in 2013. I have a picture with him. I did not include it here because I look very young. And this is the money shot. You have 3 Nobel Prize winners and you have prizes for the top 3 students. The kid that came 3rd was 15 years old from the United States. Something that was cool for me was the Nintendo store in Tokyo. Really, really cool. Quite expensive, but a really nice atmosphere. And you had little kids with their backpacks running around, buying their stuff, going on the train, going home after school. So that was a real eye-opener when you look at how we are in South Africa, and something that we should aspire to achieve within our lifetimes. This is not a money shot. This is just a shot to say that we were there. We took a walk to Shibuya in between our duties as academic leaders. And I just want to touch on that. So the academic leaders, we will sit from 8 a.m. after breakfast to 2 a.m. the next morning. I had a picture of that, but I took it out. And you will sit in our room was maybe a quarter the size of this room. 160 academic leaders sitting and deliberating the problems. It's not a fun experience because coming home, the only thing I remembered was this is my boarding pass for Sapphire to come to Durban. I didn't know anything else. The other thing that I must show everyone, and it's a dereliction of duty if I don't, is the Shinkansen, the bullet train, which came out in like the 80s or 70s. And I had the opportunity to ride it. I had an empty can of, let's say it's Coke. And you're going around the bend at 200, 210, 220 kph, and that empty can doesn't move. And you don't feel it. Oh, it's not playing the sound. But I was standing on the platform and that train was doing like 200 kph. That was really, really amazing. Okay, so IPHO 2024, the organizers have invited us, Professor Ahmed, to Iran. Political issues aside, hopefully things will happen. But I want to leave the students, actually everyone, with this message from Amano Hiroshi, because I felt it resonates with anyone, regardless of whether you have an aptitude for science or not. Now it's your turn, so do not waste your gifted talent. That's it, thank you.
Thank you, Shial. Shial Sapri completed a master's degree in physics recently, but strangely, he's not continuing at the university yet. But I know he's probably registered for a PhD already. Currently works at Toyota, so he's going a different route to a lot of people. I think he's gone for industrial experience. So he's a physicist, but he's gone into industrial field because he wanted to see what it's like there. Because remember, application of physics is in the industry. And then probably, I'm assuming at some point he's going to go back to the academics. Take that experience into the academic field. That is how life should work. Right, so well done, Shial. Thank you for sharing your experience in Tokyo. And I remember also crossing, the Shibuya crossing was excellent. Yeah, scary when you start and you see everybody like moving through that one space. So if you ever go to Tokyo, that's one of the things that you put in your bucket list to do. All right, maybe some have done that. Okay, I have one more quick last speech to add on. Some of my other colleagues are not here, AJ Busesa and Mervlin. and Professor Biche, they're all marking university papers. Liam, thank you for joining us. So Liam was one of the participants. You saw his picture there. Xiao did show, I think he was the tallest one in the picture. So Liam went to Tokyo with the physics team, and we're going to give him a few minutes. I'm sure he's not going to take too long. He's also writing matric now. I hope all your exams are going well, and wish you well. Thank you. So the stage is yours right now.
Morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I was called to speak today about my experiences at the International Physics Olympiad. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. I'm not going to parrot what Shihal said, but instead I'm going to give my side and my opinion of the Physics Olympiad and what I experienced. Firstly, on the academic side, as Shihal mentioned, yes, we do second year university work. So on the academic side, we got to explore physics we had never learned before, that was never going to be taught in matric. Prior to the actual International Olympiad, we had weeks of online lessons with Mr. Shihal and Dr. Mudley, and we had tasks to complete. And something very important to note, that the work that was taught to us was not only crucial for the Olympiad, but the knowledge taught was useful and gave me the step ahead in my work at school. And it just really helped me get ahead in my schoolwork. So, a bit about the organizers and actually experiencing the event. As soon as we stepped off the plane, we were treated like royalty by the organizers. Everything was covered from the moment we landed, to accommodation, transport, food, the guided tours we went on. We didn't have any worry at all. As Shihal mentioned, the Shibuya crossing, well, that was all thanks to our guide. Her name was Sakura, amazing, God bless her heart. We actually said to her, hey, we're going to do something this evening. And she took us out and we went for ramen one night and we got to see the Shibuya crossing. Another interesting thing, one of the nights I actually asked her, I said, hey, I would like to buy some manga in Japan. And she took me out to one of the local bookstores and we trekked through the heart of Tokyo and we went to one bookstore and I got my manga. And it was amazing experiencing the culture, the people, and the nightlife in Tokyo. The most memorable moment of my experience at I4 2023 was the times I've spent with the friends I made. It was incredible meeting people all around the world and being able to share our South African culture and heritage with them, and vice versa, their cultures. It was absolutely amazing being surrounded by like-minded people with a common interest in maths and science. And some of the friends I made along the way will serve me as lifelong friends. More importantly, this event is not only an experience to make friends, but also a networking experience, as these learners participating in the International Physics Olympiad are the future scientists, engineers, and doctors of our generation. In conclusion, the Olympiad has left an unforgettable experience and an everlasting imprint on my life. I hope this motivates you learners sitting in front of me to work hard in the upcoming second round in January. Thank you.
Thank you, Liam. That's nice to know that you actually enjoyed the event, and also that you have good memories of it. Because when we organize all of these things, we always wonder whether the kids, at the end of all of that, because remember, the kids pay, right? The parents pay, the children's pay for their participation in the international event. Sometimes, if we're lucky, we get a sponsor. Sometimes, if we're lucky, the department pays, right? So we are moving in the direction where if a province wants to, it will pay for its candidates. Free State has done that, KZN is involved also. but there's no guarantees. And I don't want to make any promises to anybody. When there is an opportunity for a student to go to an international event, we'll follow the normal procedures. At the end of the day, if the department comes on board and pays, then parents get refunded. But basically, it is a responsibility of the parent and the school and the community. All right, we have done with all the speeches, so you should all be very happy. So let's just give one big round of applause to all those who made presentations. I just want to find out quickly, how many of you in the audience are teachers, principals of schools? Please raise your hands. So nice. Okay, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate you coming and joining us today. My brother just walked in and came and sat next to me, ex-principal of Ferndale. Sick of me, but you can see him in his grey hairs and tired, like me now. Well, partly retired. Okay. But he's in the company of the other principal there. Thank you. He lives down the road, so I don't know if he walked to the car. But in any case, welcome. I hope you enjoy the rest of the event. We are into the most important part, and that is the awards. Okay, a few things to remember. One, we're going to start with grade 4. We'll start with third, second, first. You will come up there on the stair, using the stairs on that side. The award presentation will be made here. Please face the camera if possible. Will you be able to capture?
Only video. Only video.
Yeah, I would say you'll be able to capture them from there.
I'm going to come.
Okay, so we'll have a video. So parents and teachers or anybody else accompanying the student that's getting an award, you're welcome to come to the front and take your own pictures. And then what I would like you to do is to share those pictures with us. We don't have another photographer here today, all right? Officially, we don't do that because I know parents will do their own. You can do a video, you can do a camera shot or whatever it is, all right? But when we finish with grade 4, the learners will not leave. They will come here and stand in the front and we'll take a group photo, right? Then you leave. So we do grade 4, 5, 6, and we go all the way to grade 11, and then we do the teacher awards. Okay? Are you all happy with that? All right. Now I know there's going to be a bit of a problem. Each time somebody goes there, you want to applaud. Same time. So it will be third, second, first, third, second, first. So if it's possible, I know you might do a big one, but we will do an applause for each group. Is that fine with all of you? Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now let us start by calling Mr. Mteta to start our awards, to do some presentations for us. And if any of the other teachers, I might call you, but you'll have to introduce yourselves to me also. Kesha, you come here and assist us. Oh, you're here already. Okay, good. I want to start by apologizing actually because there's a name missing on the grade 4 of the copy that you have, but the copy that I sent to school had the name, right? So the first position there. So I'll do from third backwards, okay? The presentation. Sorry, I need to put my glasses. Let's sign up on page. Okay, in third position, Connor Liu, Baloo Prep. I don't think Connor Liu is here. Thank you. Nikhil Kambaran, Roundabout Prep also not here. They both are not in KZMs. We go on to second. Tyler Robert Lelico Baloo, not here. Sohan Woodley will be here, Atherton Primary. Okay, come up, Sohan, well done, congratulations. Second position also Abihan Maraj, Appleton Primary. Congratulations. Zinche Robson from Model Private, I don't think is here. Also Mishle Muley, H2 Primary. Mishle, congratulations. The 3 grade 4s, please stand in the middle. Towards the center and look at that video camera, and you know you've been before. And wait there, come on there. And well done to all these children. All those who came second had 73%. And in first position, Kale Kana Amzinto Vale Primary with 83%. Congratulations and well done. You can take it down to take the photograph and then we'll take it back. Yeah. Unfortunately, floating trophies are not to be taken out of the hall. You can use it to take photos, but please return it. Alright? You can take it inside, keep it there, and we'll take photos. Alright, so one big photo for all of them together. So give them now a big round of applause. Okay, thank you students. You may go back to your seats. Mr. Nteta, you'll stay for the next one also. Okay, now we are going to do grade 5. So we'll start again with the third position. Minenshle Imbuto Jabulo Senior Primary. That's the South Coast, is that so? Okay, she's here. Congratulations. Also from Injabulo Senior Primary, Kushle Munyani. Congratulations, well done. And also third, Ziba Dawud, St. Francis Primary. Congratulations. Please stand in the bottom, please. So that's third. All 3 of them had 77%. Second position, Sazembo Keys. Also, and this was with 80%. And first position to Asamashle Mbambo in Jabulo Primary. Well done. If the children are standing in a group, then the teachers want to join them for the picture. You're also welcome to be in the same picture. Yeah, so well done to this group and to the teachers. Mrs. Fadia Musa Dawud, that is your in Jabulo, is that right? Okay, good job. Okay, you can give them all a round of applause. Thank you. You'll be okay to do one more. One more. Okay, grade 6. Yeah, I'm imposing on you, but it's easier that way that you don't call too many people on stage. Okay, thanks, Mr. Potato. Okay, grade 6, natural science, third position. Thomas Willett, Rondebosch won't be here today. Kohama, Tipani, Model Private also. The Model Private is from Amtata. They come every year, but I don't know what happened this time around. Shlelile Katia, Model Private, and Abdul K. Said, Star College, Bridgetown. I don't think Bridgetown is here also. All right, so all three of them with 83% the second. Quiza James, Model Private, Zuku Ngube, Model Private, Yuvraj Singh, Model Private, all second, also not here. And the first position also goes to Luwandi Ranuga, Model Private 90. Well, they are listening, I think, and watching the YouTube, so congratulations to all of you. Well done. It's a pity we don't see the awards. Nice to see you. Actually, I made this stand, but thank you very much. Yeah. Mr. Sabaya, would you, okay, I'm going to do you later. Lady, can you come and do something for us? Okay, I'm going to impose on Mr. S. Naidu also. He's S. Naidu like me, an ex-principal of Ferndale, ex-accounting examiner for many years, senior certificate examiner. An ex-cricketer also. So I don't know if I was crying about the Proteas. He was also played for Telby. Yeah, it's a tough one. Thanks, lady. Right. Grade 7, Natural Science. We'll start with third, Hussein Murugan Atherton Primary. Congratulations, well done. Are you here? Hussein Murugan. Is somebody collecting for him? No. Okay. Collecting for this year. Okay. Please, you can collect for others if you've made if they made arrangements with you, and you can come up and collect it. It's fine with us. You put the medal on. Thanks. Shreya Sivraj Kuro St. Dominic's, not here. Uyatandu Ghazi Model Private, not here. Kamba Onyela Model Private, not here. Sleta Kushle Tolo Demisa Primary, no, Demisa is here. Sleta Kushle Tolo, Demisa Primary third. 87% to all those who came third. Congratulations. Mohammed F. Mullah Al Farah College, also third. Please wait down. Andrew Branch, Kimbra, Montreal's Primary, third also. This family traveled from quite far, and they were not the first ones at the event today. Thanks for coming. So all those in third were 87%. Second position to Ethan Bejnath Bay Primary. Congratulations. And Mutsai Morenje Model Private 90. So they're 90% to these two. Congratulations and well done. First position to Alondo Mapanga Dumisa Primary. That's excellent.
Do one more.
We'll go to grade 8. Grade 8, third position, Bambo Gabriela, Star College, Victoria. Well done, congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Kalesi, and he came all the way from Victoria this morning. Yeah, so if you look at the marks that we've talked to the examiner at 67. So third, Swara Hira Radial Middle School. Somebody from Radial is here, so you can collect for Swara, okay? And Joshua Parsons Radial Middle School, also third position. Well done, congratulations, Joshua. Wait down, Ryan Curry, Radio Middle School, second position. Well done, congratulations. Thank you, Radio, for coming from so far. Well done. Hugo Low, Purskel, Waterkloof, they're not here. Then Constantinos, Mustakas, Sayeti, not here. Mohammed G. Nadeem, Star College, Bricktown, not here. Abe Rambridge, Crawford International, Pretoria. I don't think they. Right, so congratulations all those who are placed second. And now, the cherry on the top, first position to Matt Kaplan, Radio Middle School. Well done. Yes, once again, thanks, Radio. It's so nice to have people who make the time and the effort to be with us. It adds glamour and color to our event. Thank you. Give them all a round of applause. Yes, 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 yes. Right, well done, students. We now move on to grade 9, and we'll call the principal of Elton to the balance of their presentations. Right, we now, so Mr. Sabaya, Principal of Elton Mere, will make the presentations to the grade 9 students. Third position, Nalwande Beja, Domino Certified. I don't think they're here. Oh, he's here. Oh, so nice. Thank you for coming. Third position, that is 83%. Alicia Sofianos, St. Andrew's School for Girls. Also third, Ditemba Renene, Model Private. Not here, Munira Kazi is here. Munira Kazi from Port Shepston, Islamic. Thank you. Well done. 83%. And Dhiren Naidu from Pearson High, also third position. Second position to Ruvarangi Chiwasa Moral Private, not here. Suleiman O. Jacob, Star College Midtown, not here. Paulo and Tony, Blue Hills College, you're here. That's so nice. Thank you. Congrats and well done. And first position is Shani Madhav, St. Andrew's School for Girls, not here today, I think. Right, so can you children go into the middle, please, a little bit? Run them. Fine. Okay, give them a round of applause. Thank you. And we now move on to Life Sciences Grade 10. Third position, Mahia Ibrahim, Morin Islamic. Is Mahia here? Okay, thank you. That's good. Masia, sorry. It's Masia Ibrahim. And then is Masia Hasim from Morin Islamic also. Is Masia Hasim also here? Then you must collect the other one. Third position also to Ethan Naika from Shevston Secondary. Is Ethan Naika from Shevston Secondary here? No. All right. See, I have to tick if they take the medals because they can still ask me to send the medals to them or they'll courier. Ethan Naika from Shevston Secondary, not here. Chad Barker, Radio Middle School. Is Chad Barker here? Or is somebody coming to collect? You can collect it and give it to him at school. Please, come up. One of you come up. And is Liana Jamal from Radio here? No, so you can collect two for two children, right? I'm going to tick that you've taken it away. And one more third, it's Angelica Renken, Wartburg Ketchup, not here. Second position to Sailu Anif, Stark College, Victoria. Well done, congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Kalesi, for coming all the way. Tego Makubela, first position from Kuro Protea Glen, 83%, not in today. Okay, so you just. And congratulations, children. Well done. Grade 10 Life Sciences was. We now move on to grade 11, Life Sciences. And third position, Lara Stradum, Hermanus High. Not yet. Second position, sorry, still third, Montclair, Masek, Main, Crawford International, Victoria. Not yet. Zakia Yusuf, Orid Islamic. Oh, congrats. Thank you. Well done. Zakia Yusuf, that is. Pooja Chunilal Kuro Aurora, not here. Vonga Mumbai Eden College. Well done, congratulations. Karim Zara Abdul US Secondary, also third. Congratulations. Come forward, please. And Tamina Langley, New West Secondary also. Please come forward. Congratulations. This is Tamina Langley. Second position to Ryan Harris, Invale High, not here. Jordan Metcalf, Hermanuside, not here. Then second position to Yipiwa Key, Scottsboro High, is here. Congrats. And first position to James May, Parel Valley, not here. This was grade 11 Life Sciences. And congratulations to these students. These students are also shortlisted. All of them have been shortlisted to write the selection test in January, which will enable them to try to make selection for the International Biology Olympiad to be held in July in Kazakhstan next year. So we give them a big round of applause for it. Thank you, students. Grade 10 Physical Science. Third position, Srisisa Dlamini Anton. Samkelo Zimo Anton. And then also Lishli Temba Kuzwa Anton. Anton Lambert. And third again, Bonolo Kigani Anton Lambert. Well done to these children. They all paired with 77. Then second position, Spesishle Zumku. Gugu Schlongo, sorry, second. Congrats. Well done. And first position to Zanakushla Bambo and Yes, the results look unusual, historic. It's the first time. There's all the children in the grade 10 physical science come from Anton Lambeda. You heard the principal. I told you there's a special project going on in the school. It's got to be working for this to happen. So we want to congratulate the school and the teachers. Where's Mr. Shah? Mr. Shumba? Mr. Shumba in here? Yeah. Okay, I'll call you later when I'm doing the presentation, sorry. There's two other teachers. The bio teachers are also involved with this whole program. We are hoping that this team, the 6 of them, not all, the 6 of them that are going. One of the criteria for the physical science or for International Junior Science Olympiad, they must be 15 years old. So they are born in 2008. There are a few children who were from other schools but born in 2007, so they could make that cutoff, right, of the team cutoff. So in any case, these are the top 6 from here, and 6 of them are going to Bangkok for the International Junior Science. We'll be making the colors presentation after we finish the last one to them also here at the ceremony. So well done, children. Congratulations. All the best. We go now to the grade 11. Third position, Samkela Dubazana, Ladies with Secondary. Musa Yemi Sedendo is not here. Joshua Combring Domino 7. Okay. Well, the student who collected earlier for herself, for Domino 7, collect these 2, please. For Joshua Combring. Collect the one for Joshua Combring. And for Megan Engelbrecht. And please pass them on. Thank you. Second position, Jaden Desai Aurora, Mandisa Zungu Ladysmith, and Adele van der Waal, Domino 7. You'll have to come up again for one more, please. Thank you. Thanks. Well, I'm very happy to announce that Karabo Safula, who came first for Victoria Tech, is here. I think you'll take a photograph. Just leave all alone, yeah. Yeah, I'll make the announcement while I'm on there. For those people who did not come here to collect the medals, you have to hire the courier to pick up from me, but you have to inform me in advance when, and because I'm not going to be where I'm supposed to be to hand out the medals, because I'm from Pretoria and I'm here in Durban today, right? I'll only go back tomorrow. Okay, so those who are listening, you didn't collect your awards, some were collected by other people, and if you want, you must make arrangements with the courier to pick up from me. All right, that's the only way we can get it to you. Thank you very much. And I now have awards for the educators. I'm not sure how many educators are here, but I'll just read from grade 4 quickly together, and if they are here, they can come up, right? Because the award for the educator School is a figurine. I would prefer the figurine to remain in school, so you take it and give it to your principal and remain in school. You as an educator will get a certificate by email, and the school will also get another certificate by email. All right, that's the position. We didn't want to do certificates this year because last year we ended up with a lot of certificates we had, and we didn't know what to do, and then we still had to email everybody's certificates. So I'm going to just do email of all certificates this year. So all those children who also received medals will also get a certificate emailed to them. All right, okay? So you'll have a certificate, you got a medal. Teachers will get a figurine here, they can hand over to school, they will still get a certificate. All right, I'll start with grade 4, and I'll just go Atherton Primary, Mr. Ash Sakalu. Okay, teachers here, well done, congrats. Somebody give out the awards. Mr. Mteto, so you can meet some of our educators then, since you. I'm sure you like to meet the educators. Thank you. This is Mr. Sukulu from Atherton Primary. Congrats. That's first position. First position, grade 4. Thank you. You can wait down at the bottom. We'll take one pick if there are other people. Rhonda Bosch, second. Caitlin Brandt. Amzim Devale, third. Mrs. DC. Congratulations, Mrs. Secretary. So there's 2 of you. Thank you for coming. Congrats. 2 of you can. That is great. That is great. Grade 5, congratulations. Give them a round of applause. First position in grade 5 in Jabulo Primary, FM Dawud, Faria Musa Dawud. And Mr. Turtle, her husband is somebody you should know. He's in the circuit in South Coast. Am I right?
Yes.
Congratulations. Well done. Second position, Team Orange Model Private, not here. Third position, Caitlin Brown, not here. So, Faria, you can just stand there in front and your husband will take a nice photo and then be done. No, Faria, telling you she can stand in front. While you're doing that, I'll go on with grade 6, Model Private, Team Orange, not here. Second position, Star College, Bridgetown, and Hendricks, not here. Third position, Rhonda Bosch, Caitlin Brandt, not here. Congratulations to them. Grade 7, Model Private, Jeffrey Tambo, not here first. Second position, Montrose Primary, Mrs. Braga and Mrs. Logerenberg, not here I think. And third position, Star College, Kirshen Naika. Is anyone from Star College? Oh, Kirshen, yeah, okay. Well done. Yeah, we don't write Dr. in front, I hope you don't mind. Dr. Kirshen Naika, well done. Congratulations. Grade 8. Waterkloof, Christine Hare, first position. Second position, Star College, Durban, K. Patte. I was told Mr. Patte is here. That's good. And third position, Star College, Bridgetown, Mrs. Abrahams and Y. Ulama. They are not here. So you stand in front, take your photo alone, if you don't mind. Okay. Grade 9, first position, G. Jeffrey, St. Andrews, not here. Second position, Star College, Bridgetown, Mrs. Abrahams and Mr. Karaslan, not here. Third position, O. Chingono, Model Private. Congratulations to the grade 9 schools, winning schools. Thank you. Then, grade 10, Life Sciences, first position, S. Nabi Orient School. I think Mr. Nabi is here, am I right? Didn't say no. Okay. Is anyone from Orient who will collect Mr. Nabi's award? Somebody from Orient? Student? Yes, collect. First, there was somebody from Orient Islamic here. Who's? No, okay, I don't know. Gone. Right, second position, Anton Lembere School, 2 teachers, Miss T.S. Sitoli and Miss trophy, but the trophy will go in the principal's office. But they will get their certificates. Grade 11 Life Science. Arena Park first, Mr. A. Jagla. A. Jagla. Well done, congratulations. Second, Alsaba Kruger from Parel Valley, and third is Cornave van Vollenstein, Kloof High. I don't think anyone from Kloof High here today? You're collecting, okay, come and collect. So Leon will collect for his teacher for the school. Remember, all the figurines go to the school, right? And then the certificates will come to you direct, okay, as a teacher. The school wants to give you the figurine, that's fine. Thank you, congratulations. And grade 10 Physical Science. First position, Mr. Sean Shumba and Anton. Second, Clint Sliderect, Michael House. Is anyone here from Michael House to collect? No. Third position, Kirshen. Star College, Durban, Dr. Kirshen Aiken. Sean, Mr. Shumba. Question? Patnaika? Yeah, also, please, thank you. Right, congratulations. Give them a round of applause. Grade 11 physical science, physical position, Star College Bridgetown, Mr. Karaslan. Second position, Christine Hay, Hur School, Bartlett Club. And third, Karshanaika. Congratulations, well done. Sir, you can wait your question. Take the other one. There's the highest number of entries in any grade, Star College, they have 145. There should be a figurine to know. I think that saw it, but that's my right. This, you can take a picture. Huh? Okay, fine. But all three of you can stand and take a picture together. Just be together. They entered 145 students in grade 9. That is an exceptional number. Well done. No, it's fine. You know which one? You mean the outfits were really this one? All right, I think we are at the last part before refreshments, if you don't mind. Me just indulging myself in two things. One, firstly, when Mr. Sabaya spoke about his program in his school, it is not something that started here only first. There's a gentleman there sitting there, Mr. Murad Kalaisi, he'll tell you Star College did this in the past. I don't know what happened to them now. Only Mr. Kalaisi can tell me, because when Star College introduced its schools in KZN, they were very innovative. They used to have an Olympiad class every year. They take all the grade 10 children, they have an Olympiad class. Grade 11 children, Olympiad class. And they did advanced work, so the kids finished their syllabus quickly. They did more work on top of it. So it is similar to the concept that Anton Lembede is following. But Anton Lembede took it further. They officially changed their curriculum in their own way. Right? They got obviously permission to do it. They did it. So they are teaching in grade 8 physics. They're teaching grade 8 physics, grade 8 chemistry, grade 8 life sciences. But what are they teaching those grade 8? They're teaching grade 10 curriculum. Because there's no curriculum in grade 8 for, per se, physics or chemistry or, life science. So they made a curriculum, took from the grade 10, then they took the grade 11 and put them in the grade 9 and so on. And it is the correct thing to do in the global field in which we are, because I am fully aware it's done in every other country in the world. That is what's happening, and that is how the other countries come to the Olympiads and they outperform everybody else. So those countries who are prepared to be innovative, prepared to do this, will gain success. And I must say, congratulations, well done. I am looking forward to seeing Star College go back to that kind of program. Mr. Kalaisi, you tell the bosses, call me, we'll have a chat, we'll come and sit down with the... So what had happened is you started this thing, they perfected it, almost, okay? Now, you don't want to get left behind, because we also had a case where 6 Star College children went in our team. Yeah. All Star College, but there's no Star College now. So here's your challenge. And this is a challenge to all other schools. Please talk to the schools, talk to the teachers. Well, We have KZN department here, they know what this is about. We need the other departments to buy into this idea. So again, well done to all the teachers and all the awardees and all the children. Congratulations. Our final presentation is to our team going to Bangkok. So Michelle and Nivashni, are you here? Yes, please come forward. Right. Michelle and Nivashni are from our sponsors, kid sponsors, Gem Schoolway. You see their board all over? And I don't even go there, but I liaise with them, right? I'm going to meet them for the first time too, right? And I must say thanks to them, they are so indulgent. Listen to all our nonsense in terms of sizes because the children never get the sizes right. Give them a round of applause, yes. All right, they are going to make the presentation of the colors of kits to the 6 children who are in our team to go to Bangkok. Will the following students then come up? Zanakushlem Bambo, Sipasishlem Zukulu, Gugum Shlongo, Subasiso Dlamini, Lishlitemba Kuzwayo, Sabkelo, Zibu. And the teacher, Sean Shumba, will be traveling with them. And before I forget, okay, while they're doing that, I also want to say thanks to Ms. Ramnath and Ms. Sitoli for all their hard work in preparing the team together with Mr. Shubhak. Thank you for all their hard work. They're still working, they work till late at night, early in the morning, late at night. Mr. Shubha, waiting for you too. You're also a team member. Officially, we'd like to place our thanks, place on the card our thanks to GEM Schoolwear, especially the Panda family, Mr. Idris Panda and his group, for always coming to our aid and our support in this respect. And the outfits they make are really good. Each one of them has a blazer, a black pants, 2 white shirts, 2 golf shirts, a tracksuit, and I think a tie. So if they dress up properly, they look like me. With a tie. I would also like to call Mr. Mteto and Mr. Sabaya to take a picture with him. Mr. Shumba, you there? The 2 ladies in bio, come forward, join them for the picture, please. Quickly. Just indulge us a few minutes, right? It's done, and then you can go. Mr. Mteto and Mr. Sabaya, I just have a little token for each one of you, if you don't mind coming up. Thank you everyone for your support, your presence, and for being such an enthusiastic group. It was really something special. I know for some of you it will be really unusual to have listened to so much of singing there in the back and applauding and so on. And I think that's the way it should be. So I want to give the Anton Lembeda children in the back a round of applause for the enthusiasm and the photographs, do whatever you want to. You want to borrow the big ones and take photos, do that. But there's the refreshments there. Enjoy, help yourself. And please, safe driving, safe trip back to wherever you came from. Bye.